Okay, this is Anderssen versus Dufresne, 1852. It's termed the Berlin Evergreen game. When a game gets a nickname, you know it's going to be good and ends in a stunning way, which this game certainly does. You're in for a real treat here. E4 was played by Anderssen, who was one of the great attacking players of his era, and E5 was played in return. Knight F3, Knight C6. Now, in modern day play, Bishop B5 is usually the preferred move for royal pairs, but at the time of this game, Bishop C4 was hugely popular. After Bishop C5, White still gets attacking prospects from this position. Doesn't go for symmetry with castles or Knight C3 by opening up lines aggressively now with B4, fearsome Gambit at the time. At the time, Gambits were the preferred way of playing to show guts, bravado, and beautiful attacking chess. After Bishop takes B4, C3, Bishop A5, White has an accelerated central pawn occupation, but has also got potential on this diagonal and got an extra file to play with. Accelerated development. D4, ED, castles, another pawn sack. D3, White doesn't want to waste time though, taking this pawn he plays. Queen B3, apparent to be 2 pawns down. But F7 now is under fire, so what does Black do about it? Have to be careful. He played Queen F6, which perhaps isn't the greatest move, because White can now play E5. So I've played now Queen G6, and now a natural move, Rook E1. Knight G7, Bishop A3. So for the material, White has a fearsome bishop, and this pawn isn't going anywhere quickly. So White's got a lot of compensation here. D5 was played, in an effort for Black to sort of untangle and increase development. Also, there's the idea that Bishop takes B5, Rook B8 would be creating a useful pin. White, however, played Queen takes B5, taking some time out. Rook B8, Queen A4, Bishop B6, Knight D2. So for the pawn, Black had his rook developed and also giving B7 square for his bishop. So it wasn't such a bad pawn sacrifice in principle. But Black's king's still in the centre here. Could Black, instead of Bishop B7, has just castled here? Let's have a quick look. Possibly White's doing fine still after Knight E4. It's difficult positioning for Black here. Let's assume a move like D6. Maybe just Bishop takes D3 here, and White's got a slight edge. D takes D, Rook A-D1. So maybe Black should have played this anyway, because the king in the centre isn't such a good idea against a player of Anderssen's attacking calibre. He plays Bishop B7, and after Knight E4, Black still doesn't castle, he plays Queen F5. Now Bishop takes D3, threatens Knight D6 check on the Queen, so the Queen moves again. Is Black taking liberties here of not castling? Well, we're about to find out. Anderssen plays spectacular move now. Give you 5 seconds to see it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plays Knight F6, unleashing the rook on E1. That king still horribly in the centre. So now, is it possible for black to castle here at this late stage? Well, let's have a quick look. If castles, f takes 7 now, f8. Now, perhaps white just plays queen f4, and this is a strong passed pawn. Also, there's a lot of threats on the horizon, like knight e5 and maybe even g4 to chase this queen away. However, this wasn't played. Black just played perhaps an overly aggressive move, ambitious rook g8, still leaving his king centre, trying to make something of these pieces against the white king. So is white's king in trouble? Well, we're about to find out. Rook ad1. So white casually doesn't seem to care at this g-file pin knight or queen takes f3. So queen takes f3 occurred. What has black fallen in for? Well, first there's rook takes e7, preliminary to a brilliant combination. Black now plays knight takes e7, and now an absolutely stunning move was played. I'll have to give you 5 seconds to see if you can see this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Queen takes d7 check. Stunning move. Black king takes on d7, which unleashes a double check. Bishop f5 checks the rook and bishop, checking black king at the same time. Now, if king c6 and bishop e7 is made, what was played was king e8, and now bishop e7 check, king f8, and the beautiful bishop takes e7 mate. An absolutely classic game turned glowing evergreen. Superb play by Anderssen, and typical of many beautiful games of the era.